Hey, this is Rob Keys from GameRant.com, and I am playing MechWarrior Online. The game has finally left beta and launched in full today. And by full, I mean absolutely nothing has changed. If you are a longtime MechWarrior fan, or you have been playing MechWarrior Online since it hit open beta, or any time in between over the last year, you've probably come across the forums, or the Reddit threads, or the fan sites here and there, and there's a lot of upset players about the status of the game. And while a lot of it is understandable, a lot of it is also a little bit unjustified or a little bit too much, because straight up, MechWarrior Online currently, as a free-to-play game, is one of the best available simulation shooters there is, and perhaps ever was. The bad news is, it is simply only that right now. It is a 12 versus 12 PvP game, and it's not supposed to be. When the game was first announced and they first started talking up the features, they built it on these pillars, from community warfare to role warfare to information warfare. And we do a lot of examples of information warfare and how players can use the modules to relay data to one another, and you can use the battle map to send orders. But it's a very half-assed, sometimes broken, sometimes not user-friendly, and very inefficient system. The community warfare, which is the biggest selling point of the game, is the meta game. The game is supposed to be more than just shooting other mechs. You're fighting for something. You're fighting for a house. You're fighting as a lone wolf on your own or with your friends, or you're fighting as part of a mercenary group, and you're battling to earn money, to fight for territories, to fight for planets, to fight for your house, to defend the inner sphere against the incoming clan invasion. And the whole game is supposed to take place in a persistent universe that follows the timeline from the actual Battletech universe. And unfortunately, it doesn't. There is nothing of community warfare in the game yet. The game launched today without any sort of metagame. There's no map of the inner sphere. You can choose a house, and all it does is change your avatar. It means absolutely nothing. So the game's launching, and it's not the game it was supposed to be when it launched. Like, beta was supposed to be a test to refine and tweak and introduce new features and get players accustomed to the game and perfect the actual gameplay. But I think the developers failed in achieving what they should be doing, what they set out to do. And I feel bad for the founders who invested over a year ago and paid a lot of money. Some people spent over $100, and a lot of players spent over $100 to buy mechs and custom paint jobs and stuff since. And they do not have the game that was supposed to be here on launch day. The game either should have more features now, or since take a look at this situation from a realistic game development perspective, and the game should not be launching today. The game is not ready. The new and very much needed user interface is not ready to go. It's not here. It's still the old interface. So they're launching the game and marketing it as a full, ready to go game, and they're going to come into this old piece of shit interface and not have any of the much needed changes. So it's very strange to launch the game like this and then only to have it change over the next few months drastically to a new interface, to introduce community warfare. That stuff should be in the game now, on launch day. So what I think they should have done is push the launch date back to October or November, whenever they're going to launch with community warfare and UI 2.0, as that's what they're calling it. But anyway, I just updated the game with the latest patch. This is the official launch day patch, and it doesn't do much. They tweak some of the weapons, the autocannons, for example. The UAC5s are a little more in line with the AC5s. AC2s have been nerfed a little bit, and they've done a lot of tweaking. They tweaked the ELO, so matchmaking hopefully should be better. And they switched up the trial mechs. See if we can take a look here. So now they're all champion mechs, which is smart. For first-time players, they'll get a little bit of a better design mech. I just went in, and now since this is available to purchase, this is the Centurion 9A. I call the Barricade after the Decepticon Transformer. And I try to make him look like that from the movie, from his colors. Anyway, this is the champion version of the 9A. I knew the 9A is one of the most popular Centurions, so I waited to the champion mech to come out today. I bought the Yenlo Wang hero mech a couple of weeks ago, and I instantly fell in love with it. It's running around with this big autocannon and blowing stuff up. The champion mech here comes with default the Artemis triple SRM4s and 2 pulse lasers, so it's an up-close brawler. I think it's interesting that it has a standard engine, so it still goes fast, but it's not squishy on the sides. A lot of armor as well, so it's definitely a close-range brawler. Gonna give it a shot. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this first. I bought this the other week, and I haven't been able to find a build I like, messing with AC2s and large energy weapons, and I tried doing double Gauss rifles, but since they made the change in the last patch where you have to charge your Gauss rifles and let go of the trigger to actually fire them, I think the gun is just too I think the gun is too slow, so I put on double AC20 since I love that with the Centurion. And we're going to give this a shot. So I already got some modules in here. We're just going to choose mode any, and we're just going to go. Oops. Actually, I'll do assault. Why not? Launch. Assault is simply 12 versus 12. You either win by destroying all the enemy mechs, or you by capturing their base. The other mode is Conquest, where there are 5 different points along the map, and it's sort of like your typical Battlefield Conquest mode, where you can win again by killing all the enemy mechs. There are no respawns in MechWarrior Online, at least not yet. Or you can win by getting up to 750 tickets by owning the most territory. And by territory, I mean having control over the majority of the 5 points, which never seems to happen. All the mechs die before that happens, usually. Alright. Looking around. I find it interesting that this whole team is House Diner.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Launch.
All systems nominal.
Yay. Already people making fun of it. I played with this guy Evax a lot of times. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm back. I just had to close the window, get rid of this ambient sound. Alright, the frame rate's dropping a little bit because I'm recording. So I'm trying to record it at 720p so it doesn't kill my system, but it's still super laggy. Ping is really good. Oh yeah, part of the patch today, they released the Orion mech for C-bills, so now players can buy it with in-game money. Two cataphracts here looking at each other. The cataphract. Man, how many cataphracts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Oh yeah, we have 4 or 5 actually. I think 4. Cataphract's one of my favorite mechs. It was the first hero mech I bought. This one, the Ilya Muromets. Just gonna wait patiently. These enemies come through the tunnel or over the ridge. Big cannon in his chest. AC-10?
Target acquired.
I am usually just run out and start destroying people, but I found I tend to die when I do that, so I am not. Stalker in tunnel. I just told my team there's 2 big guys coming near the base. I think this Atlas is going to come around the corner here. This guy's ruthless. There we go. I got the kill. Yeah! First kill for me. Shit. Being shot from behind. Well, heat vision mode. I can't see anything. This mech is very slow at turning. Also, my frame rate is taking a dump, so I need to get out of here before I die. I'm already critical. I actually don't know who's shooting me. I'm being pushed by this mech. See, this game can be chaotic, so I can't actually see what's happening. Alright, just wait here patiently. I don't want to run out there and die. My back, you can see from the bottom left of the screen, the yellow, without the little border, that means I have no armor back there, so I can get taken out super quick. These guys are just all out attacking. A bunch of honey badgers. Follow this cataphract around and see what happens. Oh, I really want to shoot that little guy.
New target acquired.
There's a mech on seismic sensor over here.
Acquired.
Oh, whoa, lag. See that? Spiked. Oh, this is risky.
Warning, incoming missile.
I'm gonna die out here. No! I'm gonna kill you before I die! No mercy. Oh, I want to kill him so badly.
Destroyed.
I don't need that cannon.
Autocannon destroyed.
Fire, fire again, fire again.
New target acquired.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. No! Evacs of all the people. See, I played really, really badly, but I didn't really care. I'm just trying to show you guys a little bit what this game is about. Okay, I'm gonna jump back and we will try playing the Centurion. So first we'll spectate a little bit, see what these guys are seeing. Our team's gonna win, so that's good. Nice. Got the guy who got me. Man, everybody's in rough shape.
Acquired.
They only have 4 mechs left and we have 8, so I think we win. Pretty safe bet. Everyone is critical.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
This is an interesting build for a cataphract. He's got jump jets, moves over 70, double UAC-5s, and 4 medium lasers that fire like an X-Wing.
Target acquired.
This is the only cataphract I don't have.
Acquired.
One with jump jets. This is an easy kill.
New
Just gonna
target
watch this play out. It's almost over anyways. We can take a look at our score afterwards. Oh, there it goes. We win. GG. Enter. Oh, part of the launch is this 24, I forget what they call it, 24 something. If you play 24 matches between now and October 1st, you get a special in-game item. It's like something you can hang from your cockpit inside your mech. Okay, player stats. So I earned about 82, but because this is a hero mech, I get the extra 25 or 30%. 30% I think, so that's why I got over 100. And first victory of the day, you get the 2 times XP bonus, so I got 1090 instead of 545. And if I had a premium account, I would have got that much extra. Premium account, I think, is like, it works out to like $15 a month, I think, which is pretty expensive considering it only gives you more in-game cash and experience. What I think they should do is, as part of the premium, is give you an extra like mech slot or 2 mech slots a month or something to justify the extra money outside of simply earning extra C-bills, because you can't buy mech bay slots down here to fit your mechs with in-game cash. You have to spend like $5 or whatever it is, $3, $4, $5 of real world money to actually buy a slot. So you only get 4 to start with, and if you want to own more than 4 mechs, you have to pay real money. So that's kind of a shame for players who play a lot but don't want to spend real money. Okay, so let's get these modules back.